So hi friends, my name is Shrikant Idam. So today we are going to know how to add a computer in a domain network and how to create a user and change password policies. So here this is my domain. Just a minute. Okay, this is my domain. So before we configure the computer in the domain, we need to check the communication. Okay, so here we are going to check the IP address. One dot 7. So here we can see the communication, right? So what is the IP address of the server? 1.5. So there is communication. Now type this PC on the machine, go to properties. Now click on advanced system settings. Here you can see the computer name. Click on change. So this is my domain, sriidam.com. Click on domain name, sriidam.com. Click on OK. Now type the administrator username. So once I configure, it will change from workgroup to domain. So password was incorrect, so that is the reason we were getting that error message. So after connecting to domain, we will get this welcome message. Click on OK. Now we can close. So when you connect to domain, we have to restart the computer. Click on close. Restart now. So here we will create a user. So before creating the user, we will configure the domain. We are going to configure the password policies. So here right click on default domain policy, click on edit, policies, Windows settings, security settings, local policies, account policies, and password policy. So here password history I am keeping it to. Click on OK. Password maximum password age is 31 days. You can change it. Minimum password age I configured to 25 days and password length is 8 characters. Okay, so these are the default no, we have changed the default settings. Okay, or else it will be shown as not defined like this. After you configure all these settings, what we have to do is you have to update the policy setting. type gp update. To enforce the policy on the domain, you can type this command. Okay, it is done now. So we will go to the Active Directory again and we'll create a user. So to create a user, you can click on this icon, or you can click on right click, new user, or uh, right click, new user. So there are multiple ways to create a user. So test 1. So here we have 4 options. User must change password at next logon. Okay, so when a user logs in, he needs to change the password, or else you can select the second option, user cannot change password. If we define this setting, user cannot change the password and password never expires. So user password will never expire if you select this option. Or you can create a user and disable his account. Okay, click on next, finish. So here we have created a user. Now let's log in here. Click on other user. Here you can see Sriidam, that's a domain. So we will type test1 password. Let's see if we can log in. So we successfully logged in into the domain. Connected computer. So this is how you add a computer to a domain and create a user with password policies and log in onto the client machine. So here this user can only perform his own task. He cannot install any application or change any settings. So let me show you what it will show now. So on this PC it will show the domain name. Okay, so now type this PC. Click on properties. So my virtual machine started, but that's how you add the machine to the domain. Okay, thank you for watching guys. Meet you next class.